Hello, my angels. Welcome back. This is Tigra of Sacred Sagittarius. Angels answers all. I apologize if the volume is low between this video and also the general love reading video that I just recorded. I just realized that I did not put on my mic, so I'm just talking directly into the camera. So again, I apologize. But we are now tapping into our general overall last week of June weekly reading for Sagittarius. I'm uploading and working on processing your general love reading for the last weekly of June. And as always, give me a big thumbs up, share, like, and comment. If you've been passing through the channel, don't pass through. Hit subscribe, share, like, and comment. I'm a small channel, but because of the YouTube algorithm, we kind of do rely on you being consistent as much as I'm consistent with the content on sharing, liking, and commenting. It does, if nothing else, just to help to get my channel acknowledged so that other people in the Sagittarius community will be recommended to this video. So again, I thank you, and don't forget, my year-end goal is hopefully to get to 3,000, or even just to get the majority of you that are subscribed to this channel to watch the content. I know a lot of you, I'm putting that energy out there that by the grace of God, somehow the YouTube algorithm will work in my favor and not unsubscribe some of you, and also notify you when I upload content. But like I said, if you enjoy what I do, just be self-aware and just look for the channel yourself. You can, if you have a, most of the remotes now, you can talk into them. Just tell your TV, or your phone, take me to Sacred Sagittarius, Angels Answers All. And from there, you can go into the history of my videos, or definitely be guided to the most current. I try to do as much content as I can do, but again, I work on energy, so the more you respond to my videos and watch, the more I'm encouraged to do so. Okay, now that we've got that housekeeping out the way, my cards are blessed and prayed for before each reading. The video is time stamped. We're at the last week of June. Kids are out of school, vacations are beginning, summer camp, you name it. And the world is still, in a la-la land. But we're still going to pray through it. And I pray that you all have a great summer break. You enjoy your trips, your vacations, but be safe and pray. Pray for the world, pray for peace, and pray for the inner guidance to make the right decisions, not only for you, but those that love you and those that will be coming into your life to also make a change, hopefully for the better. So let's see what the general energy is for Sagittarius this week. We're going to just cleanse the space because I just did do a reading. Heavenly Father, thank you for protecting me and guiding me. Pray for all those who come to the channel in love and light. May they have a beautiful summer as we celebrate the end of June, which starts off, the summer vacation. We pray for positivity and peace. And we thank you for giving us the energy to wake up each day to live by your mercy. The general message that I was guided to for the start of this video for the last week of June is choose what will make you happy, Sagittarius. And that's a great energy to have, regardless whether you're at the beginning of the month or the end of the month. We must always try to choose what makes us happy. And for those of you that are fortunate to also look at the love reading for the week, after I posted, there was that energy of being in that brain fog, which kind of has been following us for the past week. And it could be because of that state of confusion. Some of you are in this disarray, right? Or full of anxiety because you're choosing, or you're letting other people choose and make the decisions for you to kind of dictate what they feel should be making you happy, instead of you really searching your soul and living your life and your purpose for you, Sagittarius. And it's never selfish to love yourself and to put yourself first. I can't emphasize that enough. So I love that. Try to start this new month as we go into July and we end June by choosing to do what makes you happy. Because if you're not happy, how can others expect to bring happiness to you or you to them? Let's see what other energies we start out this week with. Compromise. Some of you might be ending this month of June with a compromise. So you can see yourself sitting at a table, in a courtroom, in a session with someone, with legal documents or papers, trying to make an agreement or sign a contract. And in order for this contract or this agreement to take place, both parties are going to have to compromise. You might not get your way, Sagittarius, and sometimes in choosing to make yourself happy, you might have to just cut your losses, where you can. Sometimes we win, but not at the extent or the level that we wish to. Okay, but not all losses are bad losses, and everything is not meant for us to win at 100%. So be mindful. Sometimes in situations you do have to compromise what is fair for both parties involved. Again, this could be in relationship, this could be with you, with your job. Maybe you're putting in for maternity leave or sick leave, and your firm only allows you a certain amount of time, but in your particular situation you need more. So especially where you want more out of the situation than you're able to give, try to compromise so that at least this way everyone feels that it benefits everyone involved. And this could be just a general message for you as we end the month, that you had to be better in life in making compromises. With the energy of the Lovers, well, yes, learning to compromise in partnerships and in love. So some of my Saggies, yes, it's great to do what makes you happy. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with self-love and putting you first. But you can't be too selfish, and you have to be able to balance it in a healthy way. And you have to be able to know when you should compromise. When things really will work better if everyone wins, or at least everyone is under the illusion that they're winning in a situation. What can make everyone complete so that everyone walks away feeling like, okay, I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I got something and I can live with that and I feel good about that. Especially when you're talking about business partnerships and you've never worked in a partnership before. This is like many of my Saggies where you have a business, but now you're taking on a partner, or you're looking to sell your business. You have to be able to compromise. You're not going to be able to get everything you want to get, and especially when you're trying to sell your business or take on a new partner. You're talking about a lot of money, right? The way how the business is going to be run, or who's going to be in charge. Not everyone can be the big dog, right? So you're going to have to weigh it out. So again, compromising both in love and any type of partnership where it's dealing with you, Sagittarius, and more than one person, you've got to be patient. You've got to do your homework, but you've also got to be understanding when you are in those situations. With the energy of flowering, many of you are blooming, and you will continue to bloom, especially as you learn to grow and you learn to evolve and you learn how to work with others. You learn how to compromise. Yes, love yourself and do for you, but also be willing to compromise when you know it's the right thing to do. It will help you grow and will help you to be a better leader, not only in life, but also in your business and other challenges that might come along your way. The bottom of the deck with possibilities. When you are growing and you are blooming and you're doing well, the universe will bring you possibilities like you will never imagine. With the energy of 2, that's because your life is more balanced. You're mature. The universe feels like, okay, Sagittarius is ready. They're ready for the next step. They're ready for this blessing. But if you're immature and you don't know how to work with people, you don't know how to be even Steven, right? Or to compromise, the universe might feel like, they're not ready yet. They've got a little bit more lessons to go. But once they see that you've got it, and you're good not only to yourself but to others, and you can compromise and compromise not only in love but in life, and understand other people's position, not just yours, that's when they see you flower. That's when they see you grow. And that's when the universe says, yes, Sagittarius is ready for the next step. Sagittarius is ready for this next opportunity or business or venture that I know she or he will be great at. So as we change, even though it might be uncomfortable, the change is really meant for our good. What are the messages we get? Hurt feelings. Some of you might have your feelings hurt, or you might be hurt because of a broken heart or compromises that you felt you really didn't want to do, but you ended up doing because you had to, or you felt like you were forced or coerced. Your feelings might be hurt that someone had to put you in your place, Sagittarius. You can't be right all the time, and you can't win all the time. And you know, life has its peaks, its ups and downs, and you've got to learn how to flow through that valley. So your feelings might be hurt and your pride might be a little disappointed, but you will benefit from this as you grow. With the energy of blackout chaos, some of you, your feelings might be so hurt, you might want to take time away. You might close yourself off from people. You might not answer the phone. You might block certain people. You might take yourself off of social media or privatize everything. You know, if you want to act like a spoiled brat, that's okay. If your feelings are hurt, I get it. But then you have to be able to receive that same energy too when you hurt someone else's feelings and they close off from you. Put yourself in that position. How does that feel when someone blocks you or someone doesn't answer the phone or just shuts you out for no reason or for a reason that you feel really isn't valid? So don't let hurt feelings make you the person that you don't want to be or the type of person you don't appreciate in other people when they do it to you. Because blacking yourself out of situations and closing yourself off can and will create chaos. That is not going to make you happy, and it's definitely not going to make you successful. Emotional overwhelm. Your feelings can be so hurt and with this blackout chaos that you become overwhelmed. Sometimes we can make a problem more bigger than what it has to be. If we just learn to work with and accept things as they are instead of what we want them to be, it'll be easy to swallow the inconvenience for a while. Again, we're not always going to be at the top, but we're not going to stay at the bottom either. I love this to end this. Be brave and deal with it. You know what? Like I said, life is not always going to give us the cherries and, you know, the blooming flowers and the watermelons and everything that's sweet and grand. You're going to have to, you know, drink a little sour lemonade now and again. It builds stature. It makes you think. It makes you develop strong strength and wisdom. It makes you humble yourself and be able to understand other people's position and why life is the way how it is. Today is your day and maybe tomorrow is theirs. But we all have a time to rise and to shine in the sun. And we also have a time where we all might be in sorrow and disappointment. So it is spread out fairly, but when we're going through it, we always want to feel like, oh no, I'm getting the worst of this. Like, why is this happening to me? When in all actuality, it's really balancing out. It's just our turn in this particular part of our journey. I'm just curious what's in the middle of the deck. Lost sleep fatigue. Having worries and stressing over a loss or something that you feel has inconvenienced your life or didn't play out the way how you wanted it to can cause you to lose sleep, which will lead to fatigue. And then you won't be your bubbly self. You won't be focused. So be strong in your disappointments. Be strong in your losses. And know that this might be just a temporary setback. It's not going to last forever. You're going to move forward. There's always a brighter day tomorrow. It's just our turn. Okay? We get the message, put your producer hat on. This also came out last week. Listen, in times of disappointment or when things don't work out the way that you hoped they would, this is the time to put on your thinking cap. What could you have done differently? What will you do differently in the future? Don't feel defeated. You've only lost if you think you have. Share your creative vision. This is a time for you to continue to grow and share what you've gone through or what it is that you can create to bring others into the fold. Sometimes creating and doing things that are artistic helps heals you and get you out of this kind of Debbie Downer attitude. And sometimes it just pays to be still so you can hear the sound of your inner voice and you can hear God and the angels trying to direct you and guide you. I love this as well. Sometimes we just need to be with ourselves to give gratitude for what is. Not for what could have been, what should have been, and what we didn't get and what we could have gotten. But be grateful for what we have. Be grateful for where we are. It might not, be where we want to be or where we should be, but this is where we're at. We're still here. We're living. We're breathing. We still have an opportunity tomorrow to get it right or to make changes or to adapt and grow. So give gratitude for what is. We're so quick to curse God or curse the universe when things don't work out, instead of just saying, God, I accept this loss. It's not my time. This wasn't meant for me. I'm learning this lesson. I'm just grateful, God, that I'm still here and I'm your child. And I know there's blessings coming my way. If I stay still, if I be humble. So let's bring that positive energy and let all the negative that other people send to us or try to bring to our vibe, let's let them keep that. And talking about the negative, what negative energies are we ending this month with? There's definitely someone in your life that's jealous and very competitive with you that could be causing some hiccups in their lives. But guess what? They're going to expose themselves. So if you feel like some trickery has been going on in your life, people sending you things or people doing things, you being accused of things, like just weird stuff going on, the universe is going to show you who this person is. And it might be someone that you least suspect, or then again, it's someone that you're not even surprised. But no, it's because they are competing with you and they're jealous of you. And sometimes your closest friend or family member who you feel loves you the most could be your arch enemy. But whoever this person is, they're going to expose themselves. And what drives their hatred isn't so much that they hate you. They're really mad because they want to hate you. They really do want to hate you. They want to do everything to hurt you and to spite you, but can't help but sneak and love you. They love you and hate you. They desire you, your friendship, your love, your compassion, your understanding. This person is really mixed up in their head when it comes to you, Sagittarius. You send them for a loop. This could be a partner. This could even be a sibling, right? And they're always trying to one-up you. So this person is probably always talking out of turn or try to steal the shine from you when you're in a group together. Again, this person, even if you have a little bit of doubt of who it is, they are going to slip up because they're doing too much. Okay, they're doing way too much, and they're going to show their hand. As we come to a close, let's see what the final general messages are for Sagittarius. Let's go to this deck first. I think we used that deck already, so we don't need that. We'll just go straight to the tarot. Yeah. You get the Ace of Wands, the World card, Judgment, and the Six of Cups. Here we go with this deck card, Six of Cups. We cannot get away from the Six of Cups, Sagittarius. I'm convinced. For those of you, thumbs up and put the sign of, put the smiley face sign emoji. And because this is how often the Six of Cups has been coming up. It just came out again in your general love reading for this last week of June. So despite everything that's going on, Sagittarius, sometimes we feel people are gone out of our lives, even those who've hurt us the most. They eat that humble pie through their journey as well, and they'll come back around. But before that happens, Sagittarius, with the Ace of Wands energy, you have all yeses this week. So if you want to make a change, if you want to do something, it's a positive week for you to do so. But with the Ace of Wands, the fiery passion, this is your energy. If you're dating a Aries or a Leo or talking to one, this is inspiration. This is you beginning something new. This is you being creative or taking on a new task. This is you having a new passion in love or just a new passion in life. Your world coming complete. Your cycle coming to a close and new things to happen in this new part of your life. Setting roots and doing things that is going to make your life better. For your love life, it's a completion. You could reach a real phenomenal goal, like an engagement or something major that you and your partner complete in your relationship that you fulfilled. In your career, it could be an investment or a promotion, or you just got some new degree or something that's going to boost your financial success, because with the World card, this also confirms financial success. So a lot of achievement, you get a sense of belonging, you feel whole, you're at harmony and peace. That's why I said don't dwell with the losses so much, because you're going to have your wins. It does balance out. And why? Well, with the Judgment card. This is a time where you are self-awakening to the possibilities of who you are, what you need to do, renewing your commitment, or just doing a renewal of who you are, Sagittarius. You've gone through a karmic lesson. You've gone through a new cycle. You've closed one door and walking towards another. And as you, again, it's like as we take up these stripes, or we end these opportunities and we begin new things, we end certain ventures, right? We close certain chapters, or we reach certain milestones. Part of the past comes back. Memories of the past. Memories, whether we had them or people coming back from our past that has memories of us. Why? Because they still love and miss us. Why? Because we're familiar. We're cordial. We're something that, or someone that they love and miss. Someone that makes it easy to love. That has an understanding of them. That probably knows them better than anyone else. Your kindness, your love, your attentiveness. This usually goes far back into childhood. So usually the people that come back into your life when we have this heavy Six of Cups energy goes back to your childhood. And we're talking like, early grade school, like from kindergarten to like 5th grade. That it can go that far back. Coming to bring you flowers. They could be coming to give you your flowers that they've never given you before, whether it's physical flowers or spiritual flowers. But nonetheless, they are coming forth to you. So you see, the world has a way of making it right. And as you choose what will make you happy, sometimes what makes you happy is going back to those that you loved in the past, or reconnecting with friendships from the past. Because for many of us, as we get older and as we age, we tend to spend a lot of time thinking about the past. The people that we've met, the experiences and the moments that we shared, those that we miss, those who are no longer here that we can't reconnect with. So it could be a real warm feeling when you do have the opportunity to reconnect with someone. Whether it's for them to give you your flowers or you theirs, or just to say you're sorry, or for them to apologize. It's a good feeling. And you never know. This could be something that blooms into something bigger in your present moment. And as I mentioned in the love reading, I'll mention it here again in closing. With the Six of Cups energy, it's not always about people coming back to our life from the past who've hurt us. These could be people, again, that we loved or we shared, school memories with, neighborhood memories with, just memories in general. You've lost contact, and somehow through technology and social media, you find each other. So it's not always a negative connotation to the Six of Cups that someone coming back to you from the past is someone that's hurt you. No. It's also people that love you, people who think of you in a fond way, who had wonderful memories of you, and vice versa. So as you go into the month of July, let's see if this continued energy of the Six of Cups. And I'll be very curious to know and hear in the comments if you've had this energy where people are coming back to you from the past and reconnecting, or giving you their flowers, or offering their apologies. It's not all bad. It can also be very good and exciting. And it could be this new chapter, this new beginning that you're going to have in your life. It could be a great part of it. Wouldn't that be grand? Enjoy your final week of June, and then soon before you know it, we'll be tapping into July. Share, like, and comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Namaste.